Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for the continuing adventures with our little town in Foundation. We were working on getting sheep farms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put a few sheep in there so that we can get all the wool that we need, and then hopefully soon we can really start to make some clothing. We already have a little bit of clothing, and hopefully we can get that even further, but we still have the issue of building a marketplace for it. Now, the costs were pretty high, and right now that should have been cheaper, but we still have to unlock it, of course. So for that to happen, we have to wait a little bit. Get to the goods market. Yeah, there it is. We can unlock it, so let's do so. Because in the end, we will make a good amount of money by just selling those goods. So let's make sure that we can get the goods stall out and really sell some clothing to the people. Now, in order to do that, we need to decorate it with a tent, of course, because it just really looks nice. So let's do so, or not, maybe, because that will get too much splendor, and that's not supposed to happen. We have to wait a bit, of course, until we have the right coinage, which might be an issue, but we'll wait with that. As far as I can tell, yeah, they've halved the price to purchase a territory and the upkeep of a territory. So normally we would pay 250 coins. We already paid a bit to buy a few zones. But today an update came out and they lowered that for purposes of the game, which is nice, I guess, because that's good for us. But, well, it doesn't change the beginning, of course. We're not getting any money back or something like that. But it should be good for us in the end. Should be cheaper to buy different zones. And of course they keep developing this game, so always keep in mind that there might be a situation where we will not really be having the benefits of the changes they make from beforehand, but we might get better things later on, so we'll see. For now it's good that we have not bought that many zones, but we'll see how that goes. Let's see, is there anything that we're not selling yet that we should be? I don't think so. I mean, we still have a pretty small town, so let's keep it like that. It would be very helpful if we get the coins in to start setting up the goods market so that we can actually sell some clothing. But, well, we'll have to be patient a bit. In the end, we should get that coinage, so that should be nice. At least territory upkeep should be quite a bit lower now than it was before, so that's good. There's still plenty of space for residentials, so that could work. We can see that this house is now upgrading. What we could do... it's upgrading that's supposed to do that, so that's good. This will now be a density 2 building. Hopefully we can house more people in that, and that should be nice. What's affecting this? Well, we had the levy mandate on, so that's basically affecting most of the happiness. Once that's gone, we can either levy some extra and get some extra coinage, or just make sure that everybody is a little bit more happy. Right now the immigration incentive is still high, so there's no worry there. That should still be good. Yeah, we don't have the coins to buy any of that, but we'll do that later. For now it's basically a little bit hoping that we can trade some goods so that we can make a little bit of money. Now, with the extra clothing, we should be able to unlock the extra trade route soon. That trade route will want to buy some clothing from us, but also some fish, and we have some fish to spare. So that could be a way to make a tiny bit of money. Of course, we only make one coin out of each fish that we sell, but if we can sell like 20 fish, we'll get 20 coins, which right now would give us all that we need to build that little marketplace and make some extra money by selling clothing to our people. So, well, could be worthwhile, but we need to get 20 pieces of clothing now first, otherwise that will not be able. All right, let's put extra people in here, 2 in there. Let's promote 1, although I don't think we are able to yet, because we're not providing them with everything that they need. Let's see. We don't have the coins to upgrade it, so we'll have to wait, but then hopefully we can upgrade somebody and put them into the weaver's hut, because we can have 2 in there that would make for more cloth, and we could use that. I do think we have sold something because we got a few extra coins. And of course, since we're not making any tax money yet, that's not too nice. As soon as we are starting to make some tax money, that will be very interesting. And that should help with our money issues. But right now, all we get is from trade and from the sales here. So that should be the main focus of our works right now. We have berries and fish. We don't have another food source yet, so nothing to sell there. Let's just hope for some extra pieces of clothing to sell or open up the new trade route. Let's go to speed 3 for a bit, because this will be a little bit of a waiting game. The good thing is we have 20 tools, so we should not be buying tools soon. So trade could turn positive not too long from now. And I guess that's a good thing, having the extra trade in. Trade money. As we can start to think about maybe getting a few hunters at a certain point. But of course, all buildings cost money. And money is the one thing we don't have. But we have the 20 clothing now. So let's unlock a new trade route. Also means that we cannot sell any clothing right now because we're out of clothing. But we can start to sell fish once that trader comes in. And afterwards we can also try and sell some clothing, although that might take a bit of time too. Maybe if we can stack up on some planks, we can actually sell some planks. We've set it to above 100, which we're getting pretty close to, so that should work out. And we now have the coins, so let's straight off build the goods market to sell the pieces of clothing that we do have. That will be nice. And we have 20 coins again. Let's promote this villager and put it into the tailor. Alright, that worked. Are there any other jobs that we should be getting or be busy with? Ah, we have stone here. Maybe we can move the stone industry later on, so that it's away from this part of town. Market stalls court is built. Well, we need a worker in here, but we also need to start selling clothing then. And that should be making us more money. Yep, trade money is now positive, so we probably sold a few fish. Now let's sell some regular clothing, but also some clothing through trade in a while. And that should really get us into the positive balance. There the worker is. Let's see, will it sell clothing to the people soon? I don't think too many people will already want clothing. So there's just a few to sell it to, but should be fine. There we go, one weaver. I thought we already added one to it. What's that? It's a serf, but it's not in the right business right now. Waiting for workers. They're probably just out for a bit. A commoner plus. I think we made one person a trader or a tailor that we already have. Can't find a house. Okay. Let's go check the tailor. Do we have 2 tailors now? Yeah, no, yeah, we have 2 tailors now, which is a problem. Because we have only worked for one, so we should put it in the weaver. That should be better. Now we should have 2 in here. And that should go... Yep, there it is. We just clicked the wrong profession. That's fixed now. Ah, we finally get some money in. Also through the trade. Let's keep that up. Now we have plenty of fish, but I think we can do with another fishery. Just to provide enough fish for all the sales that we're doing with it. So let's go with that. We also need to build a manor house. Well, we already got the manor house, but we have not built the stables with it yet. What I would like to do soon is destroy 1 or 2 houses. Alright, we're going to do a bit of free building. And we're just going to build that stable. Roofed stable that needs to go with it. We'll just place it right here. That's fine. Because once that is done, we get the manor house advice done. But we need these houses removed in order to expand the manor house. So we need to get rid of this area. They cannot build housing in that area anymore. We can build it right here, or not here, because we need that for the church to get bigger. But we can build houses in this area. That's okay. All they need to do now is put down a new house somewhere for those people to live in. I think we can also tell them that they can build a house in this area, or right here, or right here. That's all fine. There's just a few villagers that need to tell, oh well, we don't have a house, so let's build a new one. Ah, there's a new house. Good. Because that gives us the room to actually upgrade this. And put in something like, let's go check if we can. Or, oh, only the treasury. We already have a treasury. But we can unlock things like the bailiff. There he is. We need 50 coins for it. But that would be nice to get those. So that might be something that we'll do soon. Ah, we can unlock some stuff here too. The tax office. I really want the tax office. I also want this one, because this devoted folks means that the labor and clergy mutual splendor negative impact. So because we have a laborer allegiance now, that negatively impacts our allegiance with the other ones. That will be halved. So that's very good, because that means that the negative effects of us having a lot of splendor with the laborers will be a lot smaller. But now let's go here and let's get the tax office. Question is what it should look like. I think we should just make this a nice small building. That should be the tax office. Maybe we should put a tower next to it. Would that be something nice? Yeah, I think so. Can we afford this? Oh, no money required. So yeah, let's build this. This is the tax office. And that should make that we can raise taxes from the people. We can already see they're not interested in taxes because we are not having a tax set yet. But we can see that there's quite a bit of money to be gathered if that fills up. So you just right click the little coin icon and then you can see that overhead. If you click it again, it goes away. But that should make for a nice addition to town, where we can finally get some extra money out. Now we have 85 coins. Now we can see we make good money through trade. So I am very happy with that. I also see that we do need to expand our church a bit because we have only room for 45 people. So let's expand the church. We'll at least put in one extra building. This can house another 9 people. This can house 6. So let's do it like this. We'll just add a few of those so that we know that we will have enough people for a while. Or enough capacity for a while. That way we don't have to expand the church even further for a bit. Also means that we can set this area up for more residential housing. That'll be interesting too. Are there still people that don't have a house? No, they're building another house here too. Quite soon we'll destroy this one too, so all this space is saved for the manor house. I guess that is the way to go for now. We have some coins to spare. Is there anything that we need to unlock at this point that we don't have yet? The tavern, the farming, the bailiff. Yeah, let's get the bailiff's office. Why should we get the bailiff's office? Well, yeah, let's have a bailiff and let's ratify an edict. We need the bailiff to go prospecting in these mountains, for instance, to see what resources there are. But they can also give us influence points with the different allegiances. And that way, once we get those influence coins, we can buy new stuff with those estates. So that will be very good, because the faster that goes, the quicker we can start investing in another one. All right, let's get a tax collector, by the way. We need a commoner plus. So let's promote a villager. Oh, we don't have the coins right now. Okay, we'll wait with that. We'll just go with the bailiff's office. Which I think should just be the same building as the other one. Or no, I don't think so. I think it will be cool if we make it a little bit more like this and build a tower on this side too. How cool will that be? Very nice. Alright, well, we need a door for the bailiff to enter and get out. So think we should place the door on this side now so that it doesn't interfere with this door. I want just one door in front here. Alright, let's build it. Doesn't cost us any money, so that's good. I do really want a tax collector, and I see we have the coins to promote somebody, so let's do that now. Just to make sure that we now get the tax collector. There he is. Rustic church change is complete. That was fast. And we have a messenger. Wood for the bishop. The bishop is looking to build a few chapels along the pilgrimage routes. One of his merchants notices your woodcutter camps. They want to make you an offer. We can get 100 wood in our storages. Then we confirm that. We will deliver it. And then we get coins and coins. Alright. Sounds like a good deal. Let's sell some wood. There we go. We got 100 coins out of that. That's a good amount of money that we can really use. As I also hope that our tax collector is now starting to collect taxes. I don't think so, because we have not set taxes yet. So here's the tax screen. We can now see that we're not making any taxes. There's quite a bit that can be stored in the housing. And you can see by these bars how pissed off people will be. In the green, they will not be that pissed. So this will just be a 15% malus to their happiness, but that's okay. If we do the same with the commoners, you can immediately see that this will also get us some coins. But they might get slightly unhappy too. Now we'll just leave it at this. The more general happiness they have, the more you can tax them without getting their happiness down too far. With a minus 15%, judging by the fact that this should just be 100, it should now be capped at 85. Now, because they miss some comfort and entertainment, it will go a little bit lower. But if you keep happiness very high, you can tax them also a lot more and make good money out of it. So we'll see, but this should work. And now we should see slowly see the numbers run up in all these buildings, and the tax collector will walk by and collect the taxes. So yeah, there's one coin in here, and now he collected it, and he will go to another house and then bring it back. So slowly we should start to see some tax money come in. We now also have a bailiff, which is great. I like that. So let's get prospecting, or profiting from taxation. Let's increase taxation. Well, that will do that. We're not going to increase it, but we should be making 100 a month. We now have a bailiff. And assign a new bailiff and complete the mandate, gain influence with one estate. I believe the bailiff also needs to be a commoner high. Yep. All right. So we're going to go to one of the villagers that's unemployed. Let's turn it up. Promote it. Let's make it the bailiff. Can we? No, we can't. We have to vote for the bailiff. Click to assign a new bailiff. Wealth, Siran, or Chacolo. Well, this is Chacolo. Job learning speed is increased by 13%. Okay, we'll nominate that one. He's now the bailiff. And now we can send him on a quest to gain influence with an estate. How does that work? We'll just go to mandates. And here we can see discuss a levy, promote villagers, or gain influence with an estate. It takes 30 days. We can click which estate we want to get influence with. Well, we want that with the laborers, because there we can unlock. But it's costing 25 coins, and we don't have those coins yet. So we'll have to wait until we get those coins. Then we can do that. I do see that we have only 2 influence to spare. And we need more to actually unlock any of this. So we'll have to wait a bit. But that's where the bailiff comes in. If we send him out on a mission, we should be getting like 10 of those influence coins with one of the estates. And if we do that with the laborers, we can immediately unlock something new. So that's one way we want to go. One thing that we want to do. Get unlocking stuff. So we'll have to see how fast we can do that in terms of our money. Because right now we're not having that much money anymore. But, well, I think we progressed already quite a bit by getting the bailiff and the tax office. That should slowly help us to make a bit more money. So we should be on the right track. 5 villagers unemployed. That's quite a bit, but that means that we need to invest in new jobs. Let's see. Let's go get a hunter. We can see right here that there is boar here. So if we just build a hunter here. We don't have the coins for it. Okay. Now we have build a hunter. Let's build another one. I want at least 2 hunters. They have a negative effect area, but that's okay. All right, we'll have 2 hunters. We'll have to set this to be the hunting zone. So it will automatically remove the blue zone, so that's good. This will all be the hunting zone for now. No need to hunt in the water. There won't be any boar there. But yeah, there should be plenty of boar in this area right now, so that should work. And then soon we can get a butcher too. And we can get an extra source of meat. Extra villagers in town. Here we have the berries and the fish. I think we need an extra granary. We need it anyway, just to process all the different foods that we have. I'm going to place one right here. We're going to use this one mainly for the fish. But also for some of the meat, I think. And we also need a butcher now, of course. We don't have any money, but we'll get that soon enough. Let's place the butcher right here. And then, well, we'll just wait a bit. 10 coins, both not too much money. We could raise a new levy and see if that works, but that will impact happiness big time again, like 30%, 35%. That will lower it quite a bit. That's a bit of a gamble. So right now I'm leaning towards, yeah, let's just wait a bit. Now build them straight away. This will provide people with a job, which is good. Just the granary already provides 4 new jobs, which is nice. And then people will start getting a house and getting paid, and they will pay taxes, so that's good. And we will be getting some extra food. We already have a market stall for that. We can put the meat in there. All we need now is a granary to store all the right goods. And I think, yeah, all the resources are incoming here. So we're going to load this one up with fish. This one is being loaded up with berries, but this one is also the closest to the market. So this one should soon house all the different products. So right now we can already set this one to house some meat. And then maybe later on we'll build an extra granary just for all the berries, so that they can be stored in there. How are the hunters' huts? Oh well, this one is being built already. This one too. So we can soon have 2 people being hunters. We'll have 4 people working the granary. That's another 4 jobs, so that's already 6 jobs. All right, let's get fish in here. Let's get fish in here. Let's get fish in here. And maybe some wild boar. No, we'll just keep this one for the fish. I'm not sure if we actually need a granary and then get the boar in there before the butcher can get it. So we'll keep an eye on that. Maybe you can just walk there, take the boar. If it works that way, then that would be really great, because that will save a lot of time. All right, the hunter is done. Let's put a worker in. Could well be that this is a little bit too far away for people to actually build a house and then live and also work and live here. So we might have the need to get an extra zone soon. Now I know we probably designated this for the hunters, but that's the fun thing of this game. Every time you start the episode and you've been thinking about it for a bit, you just change your plans, but that's fine. I like that. All right, soon we should be getting a bit of boar once these guys start hunting. And that should provide good amounts of meat. However, soon it might be time to change a few industries. Now we have quite a bit of upkeep to pay. For instance, the church has a very big upkeep, but we also have plenty of space there for people to live. So, hopefully, and I'm going to make this area also for housing now. We can just grow our town quite a bit. And more people come and live here, start paying taxes, and that should pay for all the upkeeps that we have. I hope that it's going to work. And make some extra money with the meat that we can sell. That should be a nice addition. Yep, butcher done. Let's put 2 people in there. Alright, so we have only 1 unemployed person. We have the wood industry here, but I'd like to move that soon. We also have another house being built here, so that's great. because that's another house that we can start taxing. Now you need to keep an eye on your tax collector. We can see already that these houses are all emptied out all the time. This one has already 7 coins in it, and I'm not sure if it will be emptied out soon enough. It could well be that we need to build another tax office somewhere in this area soon to service all the houses here and make sure that you get the tax money in. This can just run completely full, then you will miss out on taxes because no new money will be added to it and nobody comes and pick it up because he's too busy with picking up all the coins there. So then you'll miss out on money. That's not what we want. Now, of course, building a tax collector just for one house might not be the best option you have, but in the end, it can be very good. See, there's another house coming here. If we get more houses here, to make sure that at some point, at least, we get a tax collector somewhere here. Now, what I would like to do is move the wood industry to this part. So we have woods here, we have woods here. We can always start a plant wood, and we can also have the stone industry right here. So I'm kind of thinking, if we go to the right industry, which is this one, we need sawmills to actually make all the planks. We need 2 of those. Now the zone walk goes right here. So let's build a sawmill. 1. Let's build a sawmill. Number 2. Along with that, we need a storage, but also lumber camps. We'll build a lumber camp on this side, just like this. And we'll build a lumber camp on this side, like this. And then we need to build a storage with it to store all the lumber that comes out of it. We can build that one right here in this corner. That should be a nice spot. There's no interference with people working here or something like that, or the desirability going down. That's no problem. And with the new section of town that's starting to form here, if we can move that a little bit over to this area, we can start to build a new market and things here too, which could be very nice. So it can be really interesting to move everything here. Then we can also move the stone industry soon. Put that up here too, get polished stones and things like that out of it. And that could be very helpful too. Because if we check, yeah, there's the stone one. So then we have all those industries having a negative impact on the desirability. We can remove those a bit from town. I think that will be very nice. Let's go check how the taxation is doing. Yeah, these houses got taxed, so that's okay. But as soon as we get more and more houses, we might get in trouble there, but for now it's okay. Let's keep it as it is. We can see that we have the first meat now, so that works. And yeah, we already sold some meat. I like it. Taxes and trade are now paying for all the upkeep. Lumber camp build. All right, let's delete this one. And now these workers will automatically move to the other one. That should be good. Once this warehouse is done, I'm going to replace a few of those workers, put them in the other warehouse. We'll empty this one out. And then later on, we'll also change the sawmill. Now, this will not generate a lot of new jobs. It will generate at least 3 new jobs because we are building 2 lumber camps. And we'll just replace 1. But it will not get us too many new jobs, but that's okay. Ooh, we followed an advice. Nice. So we got some points out of that. Let's remove all this zoning since we don't need it anymore. We just need to chop the trees here, but that's it. Same goes for this. All the trees are cut already. There's no berries here or anything. I guess we can also remove this one then, because it's not really working. Let's destroy it. And these workers can then also go into this new lumber camp. And then hopefully soon we can buy this zone. Then, well, they will have plenty of trees to chop down. So no more issues then. And this should really bring us the money that we need. Or the jobs that we need and storage space that we need. So that's good. Another house here. I like that too. It's a bit of work every now and then. If once your village start expanding, to make sure that you can do it the way you want, etc. But once you can, that's very good. We can unlock this with 5 coins. Let's do so. The tavern wall. I think we need to unlock the tavern before we can actually do the next one right here. Yeah, that's true. Now we can. 5 coins. Have to wait for a bit of influence, but then we can. We do have money now, so we can send out the bailiff on a mandate. Let's do it like this. Start 25, gain influence. And then we can spend those influence points on unlocking new stuff. And then we can start to focus on one of the other tiers. Because we also want to build a fort. We also want to build a big church and stuff like that. Hopefully soon we can. Alright. Let's destroy this one. They can all go to the job right here. Will take a bit of time, but then they will get in. We can already see this one filled up nicely. So the old workers that were already woodcutters are now in there. Yeah, 2 out of the 3 already moved to this job, so that's working out. Maybe we should expand the zoning even further so that everybody... Yep, we can already see there's an extra house coming in straight away. What did we unlock? The tavern? Yeah, not going to build that yet, but at some point we'll get it. I'm now going to tell them to empty this out. I don't want that in there. Now, this one is not done yet, but as soon as it is, we will tell these people to pick up all of this. We'll just set it up the same way. That will be good. But we should see a lot more trees being chopped down now in this whole area, because now the woodcutters don't have to walk very far to actually get some wood, which should be to our benefit. Yeah, good amounts of meat come out of this. We still have to collect all the meat all the time, and then we can start to sell it here, but that's okay. That should be working. What's she doing? Transporting goods. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, she collected 5 meat and put it in there. More and more houses being built here. And we have the extra sawmill ready, so that's where we can get 3 extra people in. Now we should be getting extra planks, and we can use those planks also for sales. And we can see taxes is now paying 28. Upkeep is also 28, so our taxes are paying for the upkeep that we have. So all the trade money now goes straight into our pockets that we can use to expand the town. So I'm really happy with that. It's always a bit of a struggle to get towards the point where you can actually start taxing. But once you get that, it's really worthwhile, and it gives you the extra funds that you need to expand your town. Now, this is also a good moment to really end this episode, because we are busy with it for over half an hour. We had fun, we expanded, lots more work to do, but that's for next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.